What's going on, everybody? Thank you for watching this video and welcome back. Just a quick update for today. Last video I posted kind of showed a little bit of the towing and shenanigans I did, and this one is going to explain a little bit more about it, so stay tuned. Okay guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to explain a little bit about my new purchase, I guess, a little bit of a driveway update. So we're going to talk about the TL in the last video. I towed it with the diesel, and I did buy this car, so I ended up purchasing it from my brother, and it needs a transmission. So I did sell the Subaru, had the 2004 Subaru Legacy. That car is now gone. I actually sold it to a different family member. If you watch the Toyota video, you'll see that was my most recent video I posted, the 2006 Toyota Corolla. You can go back and watch that video, how we flipped that and bought that car cheap and sold it, made a little bit of money on it. And then I used that money and I went and purchased the TL. Now the TL, like I'd mentioned, needs a transmission. So it's got 162,000 miles on it. Let me show you actually. So the TL is a 2006. It's a 162,000 miles or so on it. Engine runs perfect on it. Body's in great shape on it. Like it's in real nice shape actually. And it just needs a transmission. So it's really common for these to fail on these cars. If you know anything about the Acura TLs, one of the most common problems is the transmissions to fail on them. So we're going to go ahead and replace the transmission with a used one, and that's where this comes into play. I got a 2007 Honda Accord BAYA transmission. That's the transmission code BAYA. And actually I took this out of a 2007 Honda Accord right there. It's got 80,000 miles on it. It doesn't look like it because it looks like a pile of crap, but it looks like it sat outside for a little while. But all the ports and everything were all sealed off on it, so I'm not worried about that. I got that on carpart.com, so got a decent deal for it. I paid $700 for it, which seems to be about the going price for the V6 trannies. They go upwards from $600 to $1,100, and so that was the cheapest one I could find for the mileage. So fluid looks good on it. I got new pressure switches for the first and second and third and fourth transmission. I'm also going to replace the cartridge filter. The oil cooler assembly on the top is going to get swapped out from the TL, and then the range switch on the side also needs to be switched in order to make this work for the Acura TL. So we're going to go ahead and swap all that stuff over. That's not a big deal at all. But to do this, I am going to drop the engine and transmission out of the car. So I don't need to do it that way. I can pull the transmission out and just leave the engine hanging. But where this car already needs like a timing belt, a water pump, it was done supposedly at the dealer around 100K, but it has since been 3 or 4 years, 4+ years, and it now has over 60,000 miles anyway. So what, another 20 to 40,000 miles, like I probably should do a timing belt on it anyways. So I got the whole thing apart. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do valve adjustment on it, the valve adjustment, and then I'm gonna do timing belt, water pump, do the pressure switches in the actual transmission, which the pressure switches are actually really easy to do on these things. That's one right there, and there's another one down underneath near the range switch. And I bought all Honda Acura OEM parts for all that stuff, and I got the OEM timing belt and water pump kit and everything for it too. So if I'm going to go ahead and do all this, like I'm going to do it right. So not a big deal. I think I'm actually going to start that right now. I'm going to go ahead and start getting the car up in the air, draining all the fluids out. And I'm going to update you guys like as I go with this, like through different sets of videos. So be sure to stay up to date on all that stuff. If you click the subscribe button down below, and then if you click the little notifications bell, you'll actually like see my videos when they pop up. I am actually working on another video for you guys right now, and that video consists of the Camaro. And we did take that thing racing about a week and a half ago, and I gathered a whole bunch of video footage on that. We took it up to Epping Dragway up in New Hampshire. So I ended up racing my brother with his black 98 or 99 Camaro D28 LS or SS clone, I should say. And that's with a 6-liter in it. So you're going to see what happens to that. That video is in the works. I just have to gather all the footage together. Just takes so long to edit all this stuff, so I just work on it after work, like as much as I can, and put it all together for you guys. But it's a lot of work making videos. So we also have this new project in the channel. Now it's not my car, it's a friend of mine's. It's a 1988 Monte Carlo SS. And this is my friend's, one of his pride and joys. So he has so many cars he keeps in his driveway, his parents' driveway. And this car has already been hit twice since it's been in his driveway. So about a year ago, his father was backing up and backed right into the front of the car on the driveway when I was living at my old house. And he nailed the front fender down here down below in the front of the bumper cover. So I repainted the bumper cover and the fender for him. The car is just like a cheap single stage paint job on it. So like I told him, I'm like, I can just match it. I'll just use a Summit Racing single stage gloss black paint, and it came out really good. It looks better than the rest of the car. But the finish isn't perfect on it, just a driveway paint job. So now that this got hit, you can already see I started working on it already. This was creamed in pretty good right there. So I got the stud gun out and I started yanking the dents out. The quarter panel luckily is okay, but the door had a pretty gnarly dent in the back of it right there, and you can still see right up in there that little wave in it. So I gotta grind it out a little more and throw my stud gun on there and yank some of those out. And we're gonna paint the door, the quarter panel, the roof, and maybe the other quarter panel too, because I don't really find, or I don't know of a way that I can actually blend them in and make it look okay. So I may just do the other quarter panel as well. And then we're gonna remove, obviously we gotta take the badging off. Then we're gonna put that back on. We're also gonna put the proper stripe kit that this car would have come with also. So I can show you that. You can actually still see a remnant of the stripes that were on this car. So we're gonna put all that back and make it appropriate, because he likes everything to be bone stock. And the car drives great. It's a good little car. It's been the most reliable vehicle he's had so far. The interior is pretty faded and beat on it, but it's all OEM other than the aftermarket radio right there. I also did a PVC plastic and fabric headliner in this car a couple years ago, because the old one was sagging so bad, and that still looks great. But you can see the difference of what the color of the car should be. The dark burgundy right there, and how much it's faded over the years. But we're gonna work on this a little bit. Told him he's not in any rush to get it done, but I want to get it back to him pretty soon so he can go get a sticker with it and drive it a little bit before the snow flies. It's also got some door seals and stuff we're gonna put on it. But so anyway, stay up to date on that. I'm gonna be posting a couple videos on that when I do some paint work on it and do a little bit of a filler work. A little ding there still, but. And I will be posting the Camaro race video coming soon. So got the Camaro going on. I'm gonna do some stuff with the diesel. I still gotta do glow plugs in that. Monte Carlo is gonna get its quarter panel repair, and the TL is gonna get a transmission and engine dump starting probably the next 5 minutes. So here it is. Acura's last time that it runs until she's got some new legs. Stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. I know I say this all the time and I sound like a broken record, but it's the best way to stay up to date with my videos. It also encourages me to actually do something too and make some more videos. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys again next time. I'll probably post up the race video again the next couple days, so stay tuned for that and make sure you keep an eye out for it. And thanks for watching. See you later.